Nothing ain't gonna stop me or fade me as long as I got the man above me helping me. Best believe I'ma be the best I could be. Better know I do everything. Gundams and I give it my everything. Gundams.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Crow Zeta here, and I got something special for y'all. This is the high-grade Age FX from the single best piece of media created by human hands, Gundam Age. I'm Zeta Kai, this is the Gunpla Network, and this is our review of the high-grade Age FX from Gundam Age. And this kit was released in 2012 and sells for a suggested yen price of 1,760 yen. It is a very unique Gundam model kit. As it spins around here, the first thing you're going to notice if you're looking at it from the eyes of a Gundam is that it's a very unique color scheme. White, blue, purple, yellow highlights, and some gray inner frame pieces make up this Gundam from the third arc of Gundam Age. This one is piloted by Kyo, and don't let that dissuade you from buying this kit because it is very fantastic. In this video, we're going to take a look at all of the different things that it can do, and I'll let you know what I think of the kit. And as usual, kind of a spoiler alert, I really like this kit. This is a really good kit, and I think you're going to very much enjoy buying it, assembling it, and playing around with it. Especially, wait, who are you?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, you're doing crow stuff. You need a channel mascot.
Oh my goodness, really? Can you just kind of go away for now?
Okay, but I'll be back. Bye.
Oh man, why are we doing this dumb crow stuff? Anyway, back to the review. So I think you're going to really like it. It's very versatile. There's a lot of play. Get out of here, man. Just go.
All right. I'll see you later. Okay, man. But you gotta have me in the video.
All right, let's get to articulation. And because this thing is a very good articulate model kit, even though it is from 2012, the high-grade Age line had some great engineering and articulation, and this kit is no exception. Very solid and very good articulation. You, of course, get little movable flaps here on the shoulder. I showed you the double ball joint in the neck, a bicep cut here with a swivel, 360 degrees on the arm, a double jointed elbow for a full 180 degrees, a nice little wrist ball joint, which is pretty standard, and some nice waist, chest, abdomen articulation. There's two ball joints in here, and you can move it around a fair amount, even going 360 degrees on the waist, nothing impeding that. Some nice side skirts that rotate around and hinge. The front skirts are individually articulated. They come like that. You don't have to clip a ball joint. They're two separate pieces. Ridiculous hip mobility here. The movable piece here, this kind of T-piece that has become very standard, was kind of pioneered with the 00 high grades and continued into these Age high grades. The legs will kick forward pretty far. They have a nice double bend in them. Nice inner frame detail there in the knee. You can bring out with some panel lining, and a lot of good ankle mobility. That's, I think, one of the strengths of a lot of these Gundam Age high grades is the ankle mobility, and the hip mobility allows you to pull off some of those really crazy dynamic poses with a wide-legged stance to really show the power of these model kits. The core fighter piece here, backpack piece, has some hinging parts, and you get an action base adapter on the back, which comes into play later. You get some really nice aerial poses with that. So all in all, very good articulation. Let's move on and see what you get with the kit. You get a lot of accessories. So you get a special stand and the C-clip, the rifle, some hands, and a whole bunch of little C-funnels and big C-funnels, a whole bunch of them. And it's really cool to have these all molded in transparent plastic. However, that plastic's only on one side of the big C-funnels and on neither side of the little C-funnels. You have to use all of these stickers. It's a pretty big sticker sheet, and it's kind of unfortunate. Now let's go back to the C-funnels and we'll see where they go on the kit. We'll get Jeff to come in and help us, I guess. Show them, he can do something. So you can put those in these ports here. You can put them in the ports on the fronts and backs of the gauntlets, actually. Right there's the back of them. On the hips, you can put them on the legs, actually, on each side of the lower leg. You can put them on the front skirts, right here and here. You can put them on the shoulders here in a very interesting position. You can kind of put them in two pieces here on the backpack / core fighter bit. and you can put them on the backs of the legs here. You cannot put them on the back of the skirt there. It looks like it, but it doesn't fit. So here's what it looks like without the C-funnels equipped. A pretty nice looking little Gundam design, a little basic, and then when you put those C-funnels on, it looks a lot better. And once we have these C-funnels on, let's take a look at some of the details on this kit, and you'll see that there is a very good amount of color separation on the kit. All this yellow is molded plastic, and a lot of the blue is. Again, I mentioned the stickers on the back sides of the big C-funnel pieces and on both sides of the little ones, but there's a lot of nice molding to this kit, neat little places where you can put in panel lines. The back of the head has that really interesting like antenna sticking off the back. It's in that lavendery lilac color. I guess it's more of a lilac. You do get stickers for the eyes in there, and some stickers right there in the middle of the chest. That's one sticker for kind of like the age logo. It doesn't look great. I wish there was a clear piece that went over it. I don't know why this one doesn't have that, but it's all right. That's a little tricky to get in there because it is one big sticker going across a lot of different surfaces. The lower legs have some nice panel lining opportunities and have that slim kind of age 3 double bullet look with some little extra flare on the backs of the legs. So this thing looks really cool with those C-funnels equipped on the forearms, kind of like some beam tonfas, although they're not quite beam tonfas, but they do remind me of the unicorn, or I guess, well, yeah, they remind me of the unicorn. Unicorn came first. The really cool thing about those C-funnels is they can plug in all those different spots, so you can really make the kit look like it's in motion and really utilize those C-funnels to help pull off what you're trying to convey as far as your posing. All right, let me get this stuff kind of, what do you want now?
Well, this looks like a lot of stuff. It's not like something simple like, say, the GOG.
No, it's not. It's a lot of fun. Will you get out of here and let me finish this review? I want to show what this stand looks like. It looks amazing. This stand is really cool. You get this clear C bracket, and you can put all of the different C funnels on there. It attaches to the stand that's included with the kit, and you can do a lot of different things with it. I really like the fact that these Age Gundam kits, a lot of them include the stands, and this one is no exception, even including this extra special piece. You can take that clear C and you can hinge it on the kind of hinge there on the clear stand piece, and you can put whatever combination of funnels you want along those in those different slots. So the next accessory is the Stungle rifle, and it has some cool little features to it. It moves out.
This looks really bad. There's some really bad nub marks in here.
Yeah, I try to build it and show what it would actually look like, just kind of straight out of the box, so you need to leave me alone. Let me continue. The Stungle rifle has little pieces that move at the front of it to kind of give it a little bit extra, and it looks pretty good in the hands. It fits in the hands just fine. It's a regular slotted hand, and you can see there are some clear green stickers inside there and on the sensors for the Stungle rifle. Now, it too has some more playability to it. You can take these other pieces, attach them to the top and bottom, sandwich the Stungle rifle in between, and you have the Daidal bazooka. It has a foil sticker on it on the sensor as well. It's super huge. It's rather tricky to get into the arm. If you look here, I didn't realize this till just now. The arm is kind of messed up. It does not look human the way that arm is bending, but it's kind of what you have to do sometimes to get it into the pose. It will tuck under the arm, but it's very tricky to get it into that pose. So most of the time you want it laying across the straight arm, and that's the best way to do it with that. Now, when you start to kind of mix and match all of these different pieces, you can really get some impressive displays with the Age FX. I think it's very good at shelf presence. It's going to stand out a lot on the shelf and separate it. Even from other Age Gundam designs, I think it's very special and unique, with the exception of maybe the Age FX full burst mode. The Core Fighter can pop out. It has a nice clear piece for the canopy, and you can put those C-funnels on the back of it to make it look like it's flying around. It stays very well in the back of the kit. It's very secure and stable, and I didn't have any problems with it like falling out or anything like that. I personally find it curious that a person wouldn't like G Gundam but likes the Age FX, because this feature is very clearly inspired by G Gundam. Anyway, let's talk about our sponsor, Canadian Gundam. Hey Jeff, have you ever been to Canada?
Oh sure, I've been there.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have a place there.
I bet you do.
Yeah, maple syrup and polar bears, you know, Canada.
Well, CanadianGundam.com, you can use our coupon code and save yourself 10%. Canadian Gundam keeps tons of Gundam kits in stock and is always adding new kits to their site. They have a boneyard for discounted kits and flat rate shipping. So let's do size comparisons with a bunch of the age Gundams throughout the different generations. These are other high-grade age kits. Throw in the Danazine just for fun, and the real grade RX-78-2 and the master grade 2.0.
Hey, can I get in on this?
Why not? There you go. And there's the master grade GOG Jeff, I guess our mascot. So all in all, I really like this kit. It was a lot of fun to play around with. Occasionally, some of those C funnels don't stay in their spots, especially if you put them on the lower legs and move it around a lot. There aren't any places where it's a polycap, it's plastic on plastic, so it is going to kind of wear out over time, but it's nothing like a dab of super glue and like let that dry, or nail polish or something like that. So who's this kit for? Well, this kit is for people who really like a lot of versatility in their high grades. This is a rather simple build, but the end product looks really good, and you can have a lot of fun putting it into a ton of different poses.
Do it the Crow way.
You mean like pick it, bop it, kick it, you know, like that?
You know what I mean.
All right, fine. This is a cop it.
If you're an Age Gundam fan, you definitely need the Age FX to complete all of the different generations of Age Gundam. If you're not a fan of Age Gundam, the show, which, you know, we can debate that, go over to Crow's channel and talk about that. If you don't like the show, you may really appreciate some of the designs. And I think it's important that we don't overlook some of these designs just because the source material isn't everyone's cup of tea.
And I think that's something that Crow's trying to do with his Decade of Age. It may be misguided and it may be foolish, but you can check it out. It may make you take a second look at a kit or maybe even the show itself that you've overlooked before. Sometimes as we go through life, our viewpoints on things change. So give some of those other Gundam shows that maybe you passed on previously, give them another look, and definitely give the kits another look, because some of these kits are fantastic.
So I think it's time to remind you to stay subscribed to the Gunpla Network for reviews like this and discussions about mechanical design, new shows being announced, like our recent Kyokai Senki video, and other things like that. And remember to keep building, or maybe I should say it this way, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and remember, it's fun to build Gunpla. If you don't build it, I'll build it for you. Bye-bye.